So I have this weird thing, okay? When I'm stuck, I don't like calling it writer's block because I feel like writer's block is just, I don't know, it's not really a real thing. It's just that you've either become non-passionate about the story that you're writing or that you've come to a part that is frustrating and it's not really writer's block. I don't know. Anyway, so I always have this thing when I feel like, okay, I'm done for the day on writing this. I'm going to go and I still want to write. It's just I'm done with the book that I'm looking at because, it's frustrating, whatever. Anyway, so what I like to do is sometimes I like to watch those Karen videos, people freaking out in public for absolutely no reason whatsoever. And then I'll write a story about that Karen, right? And, I'm a horror writer. So the story always goes dark. And there's times where, they're in a public place that's very, very packed full of people. And, well, when there's a lot of people around and you're going to write a story about someone dying, you have to make sure that everybody has a weapon. I'm just saying. So, you got the kids, there's no longer kids in there. No, they're either little people or gnomes. I usually use gnomes. Yeah. And they've got their little hatchets and they're like hacking away at the shins and stuff like that. And they're pulling those down because bitch gotta be, she needs to get her shit knocked down a peg. So, I like writing those little stories. Well, so now I have I have a lot of those stories on my computer of these random people who are all like, I want to speak to your manager. And then they're all like, I am the manager. And no, that's not right. And then, this little gnome comes over and just right at the, at the shins and stuff like that. And starts taking them down. And then people start climbing on top. And it's like, of course the stories are way better than what I'm doing here. But, I'm just saying, sometimes it's fun to just, I don't know, murder somebody for getting irate for no reason at all in public. Like, why would you do that? There's too many cameras in the world nowadays, and you don't want to look like an idiot on the internet. But, hey, whatever makes your life, full, go out there and shout, I want to speak to the manager. I mean, just really, most of these employees don't really care whatever your problem is, but yeah, so I have a lot of Karen stories, and I'm thinking about making a book, of all these little short stories. I don't know. I was just thinking I got a bunch of these stories where people are getting maimed and shit like that because they're just a bitch.